on up. This is cause number 328148, case of South State of Texas versus Christopher L. Anderson. Mr. Anderson is appearing in person in court. Mr. Anderson, how are you doing? I'm doing fine. Mr. Anderson, you're represented in your case by your attorney Charles McIntosh. Attorney McIntosh is on Zoom. How are you doing?
I'm doing well, Judge. Thank you.
Okay, now, Mr. McIntosh, in Mr. Anderson's case, our court coordinator checked, you haven't filed a motion to withdraw in this case?
I have not.
No, they didn't. The court coordinator checked and she said there was no motion to withdraw in this case.
Okay, I'm sorry, Judge. This is happening way too often. I apologize. Can we?
I know you're supposed to be.
Can we reschedule for 1 week, Judge, and then
Let me check with Mr. Anderson.
give him this?
Mr. Anderson, you work? Okay, so that poses a problem for Mr. Anderson. Now, let me do this here. Mr. Anderson, your attorney, Mr. McIntosh, is going to file a motion to withdraw in your case because he's moving to Montana and he will not be able to devote sufficient time to represent you. Okay. So now when Mr. McIntosh files that motion, will you be opposed to him withdrawing from your case?
No.
Okay, you want, okay. So Mr. McIntosh,
Yes, Judge.
go ahead on and file the motion. Once we get the motion filed, it's my understanding that Mr. Anderson is not opposing, so we will sign the motion. And then once that happens, then we'll be able to appoint another attorney to represent Mr. Anderson.
I thank the court for doing that, Judge. For my client's sake, I thank you.
Well, that's not a problem, but I mean, we understand that you got a bunch of cases and you're trying to clear your docket. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna wait for you to get that motion to us so we can follow the proper court's procedures. And then once that's done, then we'll be able to appoint Mr. Anderson, another attorney, who will be able to devote the time that he needs to devote to represent him.
Yes, Judge, and I have court with you again on Monday, and so I will make sure that gets filed today, and hopefully we can make sure at least that the court's got the copy of it Monday morning.
Okay, that's what we'll do. And Mr. Anderson, what we'll do, we'll give you enough time. Normally we give you 30 days. We can give you 45 or 60, depending on what's convenient. Which would you prefer, 30 or 60 days reset?
60. We have to schedule out a couple of months in advance.
Oh, you have to schedule with your job. Okay. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna reset it for 60 days. And then we anticipate getting the motion from Mr. McIntosh. Now, Mr. McIntosh, this case is being reset for 60 days. We'll send you a reset, and Mr. Anderson assigned for a reset here in court, okay?
Okay, Judge,
And
yeah, and you'll have it Monday. Or
right.
you'll have it today, and I'll make sure that we're squared away on Monday.
Okay, now, State, do you have any objections to the court resetting Mr. Anderson's case 60 days?
No.
And do you have any objections to the court allowing Mr. McIntosh to file his motion to withdraw on Monday?
No objection.
All right. Please stand on the. Once you get your reset, you'll be free to go and you have a blessed day. And Mr. McIntosh, this will conclude your case. You're free to go and you have a blessed day.